Welcome back to another episode of Original Understudies, where I've gathered the world's most original understudies, and we're going to perform some improv comedy for you based on your suggestions. Today's suggestion is coming from Xander Davis, and we'll get to that in a moment. But actually, I'll just get to the whole thing in a moment. But he kind of I guess kind of puts me on blast for the way I've projected against Amazon reviews. So I will go on and say, if you want your review to cut in line and get a suggestion up front, put it on Apple iTunes. I struggle with Amazon. Or you can send a suggestion to originalunderstudiespodcast@gmail.com. But let's do things in the correct order. Let's introduce the improvisers, starting with Zak Roland. Zak, welcome back.
Hey.
How are you?
Good to be back. It's been a while.
It has been a hot minute. How have you been?
Oh, I've been good. I got a new job, and so it's more of a 9-to-5 situation, and have to be there in the old print shop now. So.
How are you waking up in the morning?
I'm up at 6
a.m.
Do
you like it? Do you like it, or are you not a morning person?
I mean, I'm not in love with it. I'll do it. But yeah, it's a good job.
I like waking up in the morning if I don't have to, if I can enjoy my day, but I don't like to be forced to wake up early.
Yeah.
Where can people find you?
Chaos Bloom Theater in Denver, Colorado, and Zak_Roland on the socials.
Sweet. And we have Sean Will coming in with the cute puppy. Ooh.
Yeah, sorry about that. So we have 2 dogs and they are playing right now. I say they're playing, but it looks kind of funny. So they're making noise and I'm just like, please, not right now. They literally wait until we start rolling and now all of a sudden they want to start playing.
You know what's funny? Sometimes my dog, as soon as I get on a phone, she'll start trying to get attention from me as if she's just desperately like not understanding how I can be absorbed with things that don't have smells or like bodies.
Yeah, exactly. So, but that's my life currently. You can find me on all the socials, the little @ symbol. The letter I, the letter M, Sean Will. Just getting back into teaching and performing again. So it's fun, man. I'm excited to do this again.
Oh, cool. What are you teaching right now?
Right now, I am teaching levels 101 and 301.
At the West Side?
101 at West Side, 301 at Improv LA. And
cool.
I'm about to start somewhere else that I can't say just yet until they make the announcement.
That's great. You keep those secrets. You want to announce each thing, you know?
Oh, yeah,
each
definitely.
thing can be a celebration.
Stop jumping on her. Yeah, exactly.
And next up, we have Amelia Clover. Amelia, welcome back. How are you doing now? How are you feeling?
Much better. I just had COVID for the first time. Don't mean to brag. Yeah. Thank you. That was last week. So occasionally you'll hear like some horrendous coughing from me during this. I'm going to try and keep it at a minimum, but you might hear that. And you can find me at Amelia Clover V, the letter V, the letter O, on all the socials and ameliaclover.com.
Sweet. And Jake Regal. Jake, welcome back. You've been a busy guy. You rushed here from a meeting. You don't have to tell me what it's about, but did it go good?
I honestly, it was fitting. I just don't want to. I don't want to be one of those hashtag like booked and beautiful people who's just talking about working all the time.
You own it, Jake. Own it.
But I got here just in time. And I'm at Jake Regal.
How was the fitting?
It was great. They only made fun of my body a couple of times. It was, the usual stuff.
Yeah. Great. Obviously I have so much curiosity, but like it's possible you're in a hot dog outfit and like just talking about the outfit you're wearing could be breaking an NDA.
It's a period thing. So I'm wearing like 50s style clothes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. And last but not least, chugging that water, Jordan Bull.
Least.
You're not least. Come on.
Hi, everybody.
How are you?
I'm good.
This episode, I think it might is this Friday your Thunderbulge show, or is it
2 weeks?
When's your Thunderbulge show?
2 weeks from now. Yeah.
It's going to come out. So if you're listening to this and you're in the LA area or a short flight to LA, or
long flight to LA,
have a
we have
passport,
2
live in a
weeks.
different country,
There's
you can
no
still make
excuse.
it. Where is it at? The Elysian Theater?
No, it's at the Hyperion.
Okay, the Hyperion Theater. I'm going.
Lyric Hyperion.
I saw a poster for it.
It's at the Rose Bowl. And it's in the parking lot.
The parking lot of the Rose Bowl. Great. All right. So without further ado, let's get into the improv, starting with this suggestion that's come from Xander Davis. And I've had mixed emotions reading this, from hurt to guilty. But let me just read it out loud. Hey, James, I'm glad my pointless Amazon review has become an underlying theme of the intros these days. And I say glad in the way that when I heard the episode today, it sparked me to go on Amazon to get an iPhone just to give you a proper review. I think the title is a podcast you should definitely listen to on Apple and not Amazon. Basically, just me roasting you all with love. So that's the top part before the suggestion. I don't know what this line means. I think the title is a podcast you should definitely listen to on Apple and not Amazon. Because I've looked for the Amazon reviews that he said that he left, and I take him at his word. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know where Amazon reviews are, and there are no new reviews on Apple. So I don't know where this one is.
I've heard that Amazon doesn't let their reviewers pee. So I think it's right for you to think less of that.
He probably made it private.
I think it's true.
He made a private review that only he can see.
So here comes the suggestion. And he does end it with love. So I shouldn't be hurt, but I don't know if I was mean about it. I love all reviews, even if I can't see them or read them. But here's the suggestion. Might as well get a prompt in here. The most embarrassing bucket lists of all time. Oh, I'm sorry, bucket list items. The most embarrassing bucket list items. Does anybody have something on their bucket list that is embarrassing?
Well, it depends. I fulfilled a bucket list item recently that could be embarrassing to some, which is that I went to WrestleMania.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks so much. I feel like improvisers, very few would be like, that's embarrassing. But go to like the world writ large and it's like, oh, you're a 30-something-year-old man who still yearns to go to WrestleMania. Yes, it only comes to LA once every 15 years or so. I had just had COVID myself for the first time, and I tested negative like the day before WrestleMania. And so I went extremely last second, and it was a blast.
Did you know any of the wrestlers, or were you just going
yes,
because...
I knew the wrestlers. I'm not going to pretend to have no idea who the wrestlers were. I know the wrestlers.
So, like,
no, I've never
being a heel,
wrestling.
James.
Watching wrestling's embarrassing, but I slipped in and I went to WrestleMania. No, I know the wrestlers.
Now, did you already watch wrestling, or did you get tickets for WrestleMania and you were like, I better know who the wrestlers are, so you start watching it?
So I was, like many people, super into wrestling when I was in like middle school. And then I have been sort of on and off for the rest of my life. I'll go a couple years without watching anything, and then something will spark my interest in wrestling again. Like there's a no longer that new, but kind of new, like competitor to WWE for the first time in a million years. And so like AEW, I see, I won't say who. Someone is excited about that. And so it's fun to see like the old like competitive vibes of the late 90s back again. It sort of brought me on the bandwagon again with wrestling.
Yeah. So, but they don't have characters like they used to, do they? Like, there's not the Undertaker that's dying and being brought back to life.
I mean, kind of. I mean, that's a bad example because there are wrestlers that are like pretty similar to the Undertaker still. Like there are still characters with like mystical powers. Like Bray Wyatt is one of them who, you know, he's like he's a million different things. Sometimes he's a demon. Sometimes he's like a Cajun guy. Like it depends on his vibes.
Some days he just comes out as different characters.
Yeah. But there's no more, like, you're not going to see like the wrestling hockey player anymore or the IRS guy. That was sort of left in the mid 90s.
Or you won't see you won't see all the problematic, all the women matches are bra and panties and all the bad stuff, pimps and all that stuff. You don't see that nowadays.
Just the super racist characters.
Yeah, just the semi-racist ones.
This is not a bucket list item. I just want to bring up the fact that the term bucket list didn't exist until the movie Bucket List. The Bucket List.
That can't be true.
Yes. It's the most shocking thing I've ever heard in my life. Someone told me that. I was like, fuck you. I don't like that, but it's true. So,
and didn't the Bucket List movie come out like in the 2010s?
Like a couple years ago to me.
There's no way, Jordan. I was going to call you on that bullshit.
It was like 2006.
Probably like 2020.
It came out in like 2006. It's true. It's always surprised me when people are confused by that, because I remember that word coming into existence. The trailer explains what a bucket list is.
It's just, to me, it just has always existed. I remember the movie coming out though too. And I don't know, I guess I retroactively remembered it being like, oh yeah, based off the term, the bucket list.
I just think we're constantly coming into, other Mandela effect here on the original Understudies podcast, because I refuse to believe that's true. Even if I research it and it says that, I'm still going to believe I heard on Bucket List years and years before that.
I can't wait to tell you this again later.
Original Understudies.
Well, it's his dying wish, so I feel like we ought to honor it. And nothing's final in the will until he passes. So let's just be on our best behavior.
Well, he doesn't have too much longer to go. So you say be on our best behavior, but I mean, it could be 2 weeks, 2 months. I mean, come on, Jim, how long?
I mean, I honestly think skydiving could just take him out right away. So I feel like if we're going to do a skydiving trip, we might as well do it. And then we at least won't have to worry about getting cut.
Okay. That's a good point. That's a good idea. Put your best face forward. Here he comes.
Well, if it isn't my two favorite boys. Look at my boys here. Oh, my favorite children. There's something I've been wanting to talk to you boys about, something special on my mind I've been wanting to do, something crazy, I feel like you were going to call us. I feel like you were going to call us something else before you said my favorite children. What were you going to say? My favorite what? My favorite boys, my big boys, my playthings, my go-to buddies, all the things that I like about. There's the whole reason I had children, was just so I could just call y'all just random names and, just have fun, just good times, because what's the point of being a billionaire if you can't have fun with your kids?
That's a good point.
Amen to that, Dad.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's a great point. So are you ready to get up in the sky?
Oh, yeah.
Daddy-o?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. They made a special chair for me, so, I can get up there and then they'll just eject the chair straight out of the plane so that I can just go real nice and quick, not get caught up in all of the bullshit of the, parachutes and all that. They're going to cinch it up. They're going to put a hang glider on it too, so I can hang glide on my way down. And knock out
so
two birds.
Excited for you.
That's right. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Dad, I'm very excited that you are really honing in on the concept of going out real quick. That makes me very happy, Dad.
That's right.
Wait a second. Dad, are you not planning on surviving this?
No. I'm done. I'm done playing with my big boys. I don't need to. I've had enough fun playing with my boy toys all my life.
My
boy toys. Just, 2 sons that I play with, just having fun, being a good dad.
I guess I just wasn't quite ready. I didn't realize that. I thought you were going to try to survive this skydiving thing.
Nah. I think I wanna see if my end comes right up to my face. You know, maybe the side of a mountain, maybe a big body of water. But I want you two to witness it. That way you can tell everybody that I died a hero.
You know what, Dad? We can do that. We can, Jim. We can do that. But first, us two, what, Dad? You said sons. You said children, boy toys.
Yeah, just my two big fellas. Just my two biggeroony roo-roos, you know.
Well, Toby, we're a wrestling family. So you're going to have to decide just your character, if you want to be a heel or a hero, but none of this backpedaling. That's what we do.
Can my character just be like an elementary school kid who goes to school and doesn't get made fun of?
Toby, you're 8. Okay, that is the time of manhood in this family, and you're going to school and you're wrestling tighty whities. Okay, and you need to come up with a name.
Like on the outside, like luchador style, but
that's right. We have Spanish heritage that we honor. Okay, take off your shirt.
Okay. I think if I go to school like this, people aren't going to think it's quite as cool as you think it is.
Things haven't changed that much since I was a kid in the 80s. Everybody absolutely loves this wrestling lifestyle. The neighbors love it. Come here.
Half
now
Nelson.
Try to get
Full Nelson.
Don't you love it? Tell me you love it.
What? I couldn't hear you. My ears were popping.
Don't you feel alive, Toby?
I guess. Okay, I'll make a character. I'll be the Batman.
You know, let's go with it. I think that's a really strong move. I think people are gonna like that.
Okay, yeah. So I'm Batman, and my wrestling villain enemy is named the Joker, and we wrestle in Gotham City, and my friend is Commissioner Gordon, and my friend is Robin. There, I made a wrestling.
So, Batman, I see that you're here at this elementary school.
Hey, Chad. I didn't think we'd actually have to go through with this. Yes, Joker. I seek to restore order to this school so that all of Jefferson Elementary can study in peace.
Well, then you're going to have to take on me and my wild cards, boys.
Mrs. Stevenson, I wanted to give you a call regarding your child's behavior at school.
Okay.
He's been showing up in his underwear. Well, in underwear over his clothes.
Uh-huh.
So the problem is that at the age of 8, 9, 10, we typically are looking for signs that children have matured,
okay,
and they understand certain things like tying their shoes, dressing themselves. And it appears that he's been misled into how those things are supposed to be.
Do you have a problem with underwear? I'm not understanding.
So it's not that I have a problem with underwear.
Okay,
but
you wear underwear, right?
Of course.
Okay,
of course.
good.
I use underwear in the traditional sense that it blocks my my pieces that are sensitive.
We don't need to talk about
from
that.
Touching.
Thank you.
I don't want to, but they serve a specific purpose.
You just called me to harass me and talk about your little bits. Is that what this call is?
No. Oh no! This is not a harassment call. I'm so sorry if that's the way it sounds.
Okay, yeah.
It's just that denim will rough up against parts of your skin that sometimes aren't as calloused as others. But maybe it's calloused.
Oh.
Principal Jenkins, come into my office here. We need to have a talk.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got a complaint from one of the parents of one of the students at your elementary school that you called and harassed them, specifically talking about your little bits and how they rub up against little parts of other things. What's going on down there?
I am so sorry, but I have sensitive skin on my 11th finger. My littlest finger.
Can you just explain to me 11th finger, littlest finger? What exactly are we talking about here?
Conrad, my penis.
Okay.
My penis, if I was to not wear underwear, would get the worst rug burn against my denim pants. And the problem is her kid's coming to work, school, which is a child's work. With his underwear on the outside, and I was concerned, and I'm just trying to be a good principal.
I don't think we need to be concerned about anybody's underwear at all. I think we can wear it on the inside, on the outside. Doesn't matter which finger you're putting where. Just, let the kids be the kids, and let's not harass the parents about your little bits.
You're taking this all wrong, Conrad. You know me. How many years have we worked together?
All right. So, principal, I know this is a very big responsibility for you. This is the kids' first style prom, okay? Now, I know it's not high school, but they need to start getting acclimated to high school activities, and there's nothing more memorable than a prom, okay? So,
sure.
If you're ready, you're going to stand in front of the entire school body and talk about why prom, in particular, for these kids is so important, okay?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Isn't there like a counselor or?
We had to downsize. You know how it is in Reseda. So yeah, you can do it. You can do it. We believe in you.
All right. Okay. Is there?
There he is, okay. Principal Jenkins.
Yay!
All right, kids. It's pretty exciting. This is going to be the first middle school prom that our school here in Reseda has ever had. And I wanted to give you guys some history and some backstory on why proms are important to growing up.
Wait, what should we wear? That's really the most important thing, isn't it, Principal Jenkins?
Tell us what to wear.
Yeah, what exactly should we wear? Be specific.
Well, I would say the most specific thing I could say is every piece of your body, with the exception of your hands and anything above your neck, should be covered with material.
Define pieces of your body.
Well, so fingers are pieces of your body, but those are part of your hands.
Are we talking 10 fingers or beyond 10?
Well, some of us have one extra finger. And I'm not talking about the 6-fingered man from the Princess Bride,
I don't get it.
Why are you sweating so much up there? It's an outdoor stadium.
Yes, it's an outdoor stadium. I'm allergic to peanuts, and I think there might have been peanuts in the air.
If some of us have an extra finger, what do the others of us have?
Well, some of us have an extra pocket. What you call a body pocket. Truthfully, those aren't the most important parts of this conversation. The most important parts is that you cover your pocket.
Well, surely you wouldn't have to cover up a pocket.
How do you cover?
Yeah. Well, and what goes in a pocket? I like to put different stuff in my pocket.
Maybe a penny.
You know what? At this age, things only come out of pockets, okay? And you don't need to know anything about what goes into the pockets for now.
None of my fingers are covered. I let them all fly. Just hang out loose in the air, waving proudly.
Sure, but those are your 10 fingers that everybody shares. Guys, students.
Should I just put my finger in a pocket?
No, don't put your fingers in a pocket. Keep your hands to yourself and out of any pockets around.
Well, I'm waving my bare hands around too, and it feels good.
and that's okay. We're making an exception. Everything beyond the wrist, the hand, the fingers, those are fine. In certain scenarios, your shoes could come off and your little feet fingers could be out, but that's
Feet
different.
fingers.
Oh, wow. You know what? It's kind of chilly out here and it's getting really uncomfortable. My hands hurt. I'm just going to put some lotion on my fingers if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything inherently bad about that.
There we go.
So when we do end up having prom, I think it's also important to know that dancing can sometimes get a little too aggressive.
Wait, I'm
so I
sorry.
want to make
You
sure
have
that
too
we
much lotion. Do you need any tissues?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, if I could use some tissues in here. Do you want some of my lotion?
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's hope to get tissues and
Here,
lotion
You
for
could
our
just rub your
fingers.
hands. You could just
let's
rub your
try
hands
this.
against my
normal
hands. I need some
behavior,
lotion.
but for the record,
Let's
I
share.
don't think we should have lotion on hand. Or this many tissues. It's ridiculous how prepared you are for
Should
this.
we have the lotion in our pockets?
No. Do not put the lotion in the pockets. In fact,
That's
I
a
don't
bit of
know
a double standard, don't you think?
what you mean.
You could put lotion on fingers, but not in a pocket?
Ooh.
Equal rights.
okay.
Equal rights.
Ooh.
I don't know what rights we're talking about, but if you need lotion in your pockets,
Pocket
then I
rights.
guess. Okay. All right.
I think I
When
messed
we're
up my
dancing-
shirt. I put lotion in my pocket to prove a point. Now it's squishy.
Yeah, that's a mistake. So when we're dancing, I want to make sure that you're far enough away from any partner that none of your fingers, none of them, no matter how many you have, could ever touch another person. Does that make sense?
Dancing's
No.
fun.
This has been a real rewarding conversation, students. I'm glad we came together today.
What should I do with my penis?
All right, wrestlers, get in here. All right, we're in the seminal year of 1991. All right. And look, all the cocaine we used to do and the hardcore drugs and all the problematic sex we used to have, all that's out the windows, okay? Because there's a new competition in town. And there's
What's the competition?
Oh man, they're how can I say this? They like to talk things out with rational. Yeah, the rational talking league, RTL. They don't even wrestle. They just rationally talk things out and formulate a
Wait a second. You're
synopsis.
saying no headlocks, no full or half Nelsons, no
No bone
power
crusher.
bombs,
no bone crusher.
I want to circle back for a second. The part about the no drugs. There are drugs now, right?
No teeth gnasher. No. There's no drugs. The only drug is empathy.
Does that
I
come in
can't
a pill
get high on
format?
that shit. I'm sorry.
Come on, I know we came through the territories and all we know is to break bones and crush confidences, but we can't do that anymore.
All right, Death Digger, just outline what a match looks like then.
Oh, well, instead of two people circling around each other in a squared ring full of doom, instead, two people will sit down and have a moderator and they will talk things out.
inside
And
of
they
a cage.
In a square ring
On
of doom?
fire? Do I give the moderator my signature leg drop?
None of that. You give them your respect and your ears.
At what point does one get sent through the table they're sitting and talking at?
Whoa. It's the most ruthless one of us all. It's Dr. Foot Fungus. Oh my God, Dr. Foot Fungus.
It's a rash. Get it checked out,
Oh,
kids.
there's his catchphrase.
It's his catchphrase. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm sorry we had to tell you this, but times are changing and we can't be as violent, as problematic as we used to be.
Why am I going to apply my ointment to my enemies if I don't get to smack it in their face?
I'm sorry, it's in your claws. From now on, you're just going to have to doll out hugs.
This is devastating. 1991's going to go down as the year everything stopped being problematic. Everything got all better after 1991.
They're going to look back at pre-1991 and think, God, how backwards were they then? And our utopia of 1992. 3, 4.
Original Understudies.
Have you guys ever been in a fight?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Any of them
Actually,
worth talking
no.
about, or are they just so brutal that it wouldn't be a nice, good comedy bit?
It's one of those, like for me, I ended up pledging a fraternity. And once I got into the fraternity, I was already pretty much a big talker. Like I like to talk and talk stuff and everything. But now I'm like, oh, hey, I got backup now. So you're at a party and everybody's having a little bit of the Long Island iced teas from Bennigan's. And then at one of our main rivals were a bunch of big like football style guys. And I would never in my right mind just go up to any of them and act all bold and stuff. But I was like, you know what? No, I'm brand new in this fraternity. I got my back. So I'm just like in the middle of this party, just going up to them like, yeah. I'm going to get your girl. And yeah, you're whack. And I'm like the new Nelly because Nelly was cool at the time. And this dude proceeds to punch me square in the chin, right? Like straight, like uppercut me in front of the entire party. So I'm like, and this is embarrassing. This is a true story. I get off the floor and I'm like, wait till I go get my frat brothers. And then I ran to go find them. And I couldn't find them. And finally, when I did, they were like, Sean, what the hell did you do? And I was like, I'm brand new to this frat stuff. I didn't know. And then they get in a fight with me. And I'm just like on the side holding my nose and stuff. I never did that again.
They saw you get hit and they ran away. They went, oh, man.
Like that guy's huge.
No, they weren't even around. That's the thing. I think they were out passing out flyers for our party because that's what you had to do. There was no internet, so you had to pass out flyers. And so they're passing out flyers. I don't know why I was still inside, but I was still inside. And by then it's 1:30, so I'm pretty lit. And I'm just talking stuff. And yep, uppercut right in the mouth. And I was just like, wait till you go get my frat brothers.
Did you walk up and go, me and all my friends are going to kick your ass? There's no one behind you.
Yeah, basically, I'm like, oh, stay right there. So I'm like trying to find them. They're like, what'd you do? They're mad at me for starting shit. I was like, hey, I'm new to this. I don't know.
I'm the new Nelly, man.
When I was in elementary school, I would get bullied and then I would bully back just as much. But I was in a very white suburban area when I grew up. And for some reason, we thought it was cool to be in a gang. We thought gangs were like the coolest. And this was in like probably the mid to late 90s, I guess. And so there was these two guys who everybody like idolized. And so they didn't even want to be like the heads of the gangs. Like looking back on this now, it's like all just so ridiculous and stupid and makes no sense. But basically, they were like the two best soccer players. And so we made them the heads of the gangs. And then you had to like pick your gang. And so I thought it would be cool to pretend to be in one of the gangs and then in the middle of like a soccer game, like turncoat and switch sides. And I did. And it was just like the stupidest thing. And I don't know why I thought it was just like we didn't like fight, like obviously in the capacity, like this only happened at school. So this was like school recess and we didn't really do anything other than play sports, but we had this idea of like, I don't know, maybe like West Side Story was like an influence in some capacity. We're just like all the hardest influenced by West Side Story. Stupid. I look back and think about how dumb we were. the utopia of the mid 90s.
Original Understudies.
Dominic, come in here. Come in here, Dominic. You have been my consigliere for what? 4 years now? You've done an incredible job, but I'm sorry to say that your soccer skills are atrophying. You can no longer hold this post.
Did you say Donna? There's two of us.
I said Dominic. Dominic.
Oh, Dominic. Okay,
Dom.
Don. I'll leave. Dominic.
Dom.
I'll leave.
Dom, that's me.
No, actually, stay. I saw you do a bicycle kick the other day.
Oh, Don, I heard what you just said. You're not going to have this conversation in front of Donna here.
Come on, I'm
This is going to be embarrassing for me, it sounds like.
Don is taking your post.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm very upset.
The tables have turned.
I don't really understand what soccer has to do with...
Are you kidding me? You don't understand what soccer...
I don't understand what soccer...
You don't understand. See, that's why you've been demoted and I have been promoted.
That's right.
Thank you, Don.
If
I
you're
guess I
unable to
like to
strike
think-
fear in the hearts of man with your ability to break ankles
Well,
on the
yes,
football pitch,
Okay.
how could
thought-
I expect you to ever pull scores, huh?
Because our gang deals drugs, hardcore drugs, and we have to actually do murders. And I don't see what people are going to be intimidated by someone playing soccer real good for. And I'm sorry.
You don't?
No.
Have you never been on the
back. Hold me back, Don. Hold me back. Hold me back.
Why are you trying to kick my ankle?
Dominic, I'm trying to kick him. I'm trying to kick him. I'm kicking him.
Stop.
That would be a
Stop it.
yellow card. That would be a yellow card.
I'm going to shoot him in the
Calm
face.
down.
Oh,
Hey, whoa,
hey,
whoa,
put the
come
gun
on.
away.
What are you
Put
doing?
the gun away.
Okay. You trying to kick me? You trying to incite violence with me?
Express your violence and your anger through the lens and prism of soccer.
I don't.
That's
you.
the
You
point.
only recently picked up soccer in the last year.
So you're thinking about switching the gangs, huh?
Yeah.
You feel like you've been disrespected in your gang,
Severely
huh?
disrespected because I can't play soccer.
All
or soccer. I can't even. I don't even know how they say.
We're auditioning for our gang too.
Okay.
So we might be able to audition you in.
You say audition?
Is that fair? It is an audition.
Like a
There's an
like a
audition
song
if
and
you
dance
wanna be
number or
my-
what?
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
I'm just looking. Okay, I guess we got our wires crossed here. I'm looking for a gang.
This is a gang.
Okay, I'm looking for a gang who intimidates by force,
Oh,
who
really?
deals in power with money.
Hey, boss, this the new guy? This the new guy trying to
Is this
join
the-
the gang?
Yeah,
I don't think he can dance.
I don't think he can
I don't
dance.
think he knows how to do
I don't
it.
think he can sing.
A, I can dance. B, I can sing. C, it has nothing to do with being in a gang. I don't understand what's going on.
Okay.
Crazy.
I'm sorry.
This fucking
That was
guy
about
doing
to be
it.
a
What's this
good
guy
about to
fucking
get
dancing on
Real
the table?
bumbly in here.
Listen, if you want one of those old traditional gangs, then you're probably going to want to go down to the Bone Crushers. Because this part of town, well, it's run by soccer players and singers and dancers.
Okay, well,
So you best get out of town.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to go to the Bone Crushers right away. Thank you so much for your advice. I'll keep that in mind when my gang is about to murder your gang and you're singing and dancing.
Why don't you pirouette on the way out the door?
I'm not going to do that. I can't. I did take 4 years to tap, but I'm not going to do that.
All right, mister. Come on. You want to join our gang? It's our gang. Me
Yeah,
and my
something's wrong.
pal
Yeah, this sounds,
Alfalfa and
are
our
you the Bone
dog.
Crushers?
We go on adventures. That's right.
You're the Bone Crushers?
We're the Bone Crushers.
You're a little boy.
That's right.
Did you say you're going on adventures with your dog?
We're called the Bone Crushers because one time I stepped on an injured bird and I had to nurse it back to health.
And you got a reputation with the other gangs uptown?
That's right. We're the scary gang.
Because you accidentally stepped on a bird?
We stepped on a bird once and I felt awful bad about it. But we
Yeah, you know
fixed
what?
that
Fuck
bird
it.
right
I'm in.
up.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm in.
Okay.
Hey,
neat.
Spanky, is this the new guy?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, welcome to the crew, man.
Hey, watch out, Spanky. I'm going to crack you right in the jaw if you say something bad about me again.
Whoa.
Whoa, hey, who's this guy? Oh,
I'm the new guy, you little piece of shit.
Whoa, hold on. That's not very nice. You're talking bad about my friends Alfalfa and Spankit. That's not okay.
That's not okay at all.
Well, tell you, there's going to be some new rules around the Bone Crushers, eh, little boys? Huh?
Only if you can give us the sign to get into the clubhouse.
Here's a pocket full of cocaine. How's that for a sign?
Okay.
This town's crime is going up quite a bit. I thought traditionally we had all the crime under control here.
You know, this town really went to shit after 1991, and all the good wrestling guys will turn into chatter and empathy.
Well, I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to ask you to go undercover.
Sarge, I haven't been undercover since the incident.
Yes, I understand. And you've got a family now, and you've got kids, and blah, 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 blah. But you know what? We need somebody like you to infiltrate these gangs.
Wow.
Would you believe that just the other day, somebody tap danced their way into the bank?
Oh my God, I heard about that.
Yeah, tap danced right up to the teller.
Well, I can try. I'm not much of a singer, but I can kick around a basketball. Oh man, this isn't good.
Oh, well, I don't know. Basketball's not actually going to work out because we got the soccer gang and we got the dancing gang.
No,
we got the Bone Crushers, but I'm sorry, you're not the young spring chicken you used to be. I don't think you can get in.
No, I gotta try for us. I gotta try to get back to that bastion of the early 90s. Let me go. I'll do it. I'll go undercover.
But which one? Which gang?
Oh, maybe I just auditioned for them all.
Oh, all right. All right. So obviously I'm not going to be able to say that I know anything about this. This is totally off the record.
Yeah, of course.
I don't have a budget. So I've got a pair of Umbros. I've got this leotard. And I have a pretty pony's backpack. Any of these three things could get you, I'm sure, into any of those three gangs.
I'll take all three of them and maybe a kiss.
A kiss? All right. Close the door real quick. All right. All right. I'm going to close my eyes and pucker my lips.
Hey, Sarge, we just got an... Are we giving out kisses?
No, there's no kisses getting given out.
Come on, Sarge. I just want one little kiss.
Jesus. Fine. Come in here. Close the door.
Okie dokie.
All right. I'm going to close my eyes.
I'm going to stand right next to her, and you're going to go 1, 2.
Well, one at a time. I'm not doing double kisses here, okay?
Okay.
Right in a row.
All right. Lips out. Puckered. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey,
Don't leave me hanging.
Sarge. Oh, sorry. Oh,
shit.
sorry. Hey, I just let you know that the DA is here and he's doing an investigation on the precinct, making sure everything's fun. What's going on here? Why
Kissing
is
party.
everybody's mouth open? What?
It's a kissing party.
Oh,
It's not a kissing party. It's just a couple of kisses.
Just
A couple of kisses and some eyes closed.
That's more than a couple because there's three of you. What would the DA say?
Please don't bring the DA into this. I'm already in a lot of trouble.
Did somebody say my name?
Oh, here we go.
Oh shit.
Oh,
My
boy.
name is District Attorney. What's going on in this room? Wait a minute. Is that what? 4 sets of puckered lips. What is this?
It's
It's a kissing party.
Kissing
A
party.
kissing party.
It's a kissing party.
All right, and you didn't invite the District Attorney? District Attorney?
well, our apologies. It was kind of an impromptu kissing party. But the last thing we need is anybody else in this room. It's getting quite crowded.
Well, may
in
I
this
close
place.
the door and inspect each and every one of your lips?
That seems fair.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes, come out of my mouth.
Yeah, so you're gonna take this flyer. You're gonna take this flyer for my boys' party, my frat bros party. Because if you don't take this flyer, I'm gonna tell my boys that you don't know who the new John Michael Montgomery is, and I'm the new John Michael Montgomery because he's hot right now. He's the best country singer, and I'll fuck you up. I'll punch you in the teeth if you don't take this flyer.
Okay. I'll take the flyer, Mr.
Take the flyer, lady.
Okay.
Just take it.
Look, I'm just literally just trying to get a slice of pizza. Okay.
You were a slice of pizza. You're a big pepperoni pizza. You come to my party and you just meet my boys. We're the John Michael Montgomery crew. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. I see that. You guys are so strapping with all your flannel and cowboy hats.
Yeah, cowboy hats, shit kicker boots, Bud Lights. Love Bud Lights. Bud Lights my favorite beer. It'll never not be my favorite beer.
Sorry, miss. I'm so sorry, miss. What did you want on your sandwich?
Actually, I'll take a slice of pepperoni pizza, but then can I also have a meatball sandwich? And I'm sorry, this gentleman right here, he seems like he's brand new and he's really bothering me right now.
Yeah, sorry, bud. Can you take that outside?
I'll take your meatball sandwich and I'll put it in my pocket. I'll put your meatball sandwich in my pocket. I'll just tell you what.
You want to buy a meatball sandwich?
I'm not buying shit. I'm the new John Michael Montgomery around here. I got my boys. I got my shit kicker boots, and I'll put you in my meatball sandwich pocket.
Okay, so you do or don't, you're not going to order a meatball.
Have
I
you
can make
had
a meatball
Long
sandwich.
Island iced tea from Bennigan's? I don't think so.
Look, we get it. You just got into something. I'm happy you feel accepted, but that doesn't give you the right to just be disrespectful and just being rude.
I was respectful. I was respectful of John Michael Montgomery's second album, Tried and True. Just gonna tell you sometimes. It's hard. Okay? It's hard out here. Being a cowboy.
Listen, I don't know who John Michael Montgomery is, but he sounds real tough and big and bad, and I'm proud of you.
The king of country?
No, John Michael Montgomery? No.
John Michael Montgomery?
No, I'm sorry, but it seems like you're good. You seem like a good guy.
I'm a good person. I just had a couple Bud Lights and Long Island iced teas from Bennigan's. Boom. Oh.
All right, Tyler, we're gonna have to throw you out of the frat. I know you've only been in for 2 hours, but you've upset the entire campus.
I was just passing out flyers. I got you guys meatball sandwiches in my pocket.
Yeah, we appreciate that, but we're all about to head on the bus to see the John Michael Montgomery show, and we're afraid you can't come.
I am the new John Michael Montgomery. I'm the most John Michael and Montgomery you can be.
Real quick, does everybody in this frat want to say their favorite John Michael Montgomery song? Maybe at the same time?
That's a great idea, Bert.
Of course.
All right.
Only at the same time.
Has to be at the same
All
time.
right, I'll count. Yeah. 2.
Original Understudies.
I used to, when I was in college, it was for a very short amount of time. I handed out flyers. I think it wasn't Greenpeace, but what it was to like raise money and get people to sign up for a list to save planet Earth. And I also remember that whole like process, I was handing all these flyers out to people. And I felt like about a week into it, it's like, this is not good for the environment. Mm-hmm. Everybody hated me for going up to them and being like, hey, can you take time to sign this paper up and like be part of, I think it was it might not have been Greenpeace. It was an Illinois thing.
You don't know what organization it was? You don't know what they were doing with that money.
I was in college over 5 years ago and I didn't last at this place very long. I got one paycheck because you got more money the more people that you had signed up. So there was clearly this like incentive to harass people into signing up and lie to them at whatever cost to get them to sign up or just fake some names on there.
I was just going to say.
Which I don't know if this was like early internet because like 5 years ago, the internet wasn't the same as it was when I was at Columbia College in Chicago. But like getting people's names and numbers, you could kind of make a list out. Have you guys ever had any of those jobs where you had to walk up to strangers and try to get them to listen to your spiel and get them to sign up for stuff?
I was victimized by one of those. That's not what you're asking. My freshman year of college, first of all, I was brand new to college, but also I had recently become involved with my first girlfriend. And so I was trying to be very cool. And in my hall, someone came by and said, hey, free Domino's pizza for participating in a special event. So we go to Domino's, which I'm new to the city. I don't have a car. We learn is like not an easy way. Like you have to take a bus and then walk like several blocks. And it took like an hour to get there. It wouldn't have, except we got lost. But anyhow, we walk like an hour to Domino's and they're like, so the special event is you sign up for a credit card and then we give you a pizza. And I was just like, well, I'm in it this deep. And rather than like think I could buy a pizza, I was like, I will sign up for a credit card to get one free medium pizza at Domino's. And then I told my mommy, and she said, I'm going to call it and get it canceled. So she solved my problem for me.
Original Understudies.
So I've been getting these credit card bills in the mail, Todd. You wouldn't have gone behind your father and I's back and gotten credit cards, would you?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm really hungry. And
Hungry?
yeah.
We make you lunch. I pack you a lunch every day.
Yeah, I know, Mom, but it's not the same. I mean, I want more than just tuna fish sandwiches every day.
Toddy.
Yeah.
My little Toddy.
I'm
And
sorry,
they said-
honey. I've got to come in and step in here. Todd, there's also charges for WrestleMania pay-per-views on here. Okay, that doesn't seem like you're hungry, unless you're hungry for some bone crushing.
Yes, I do love bone crushing, but also, Dad, you would get free socks and a free belt if you ordered WrestleMania, and we know I could use another belt. I'm sorry, look, guys, I'm just signing up for these things because I just need the basic essentials. All right, maybe if you bumped up the money you give me every week, then I wouldn't have
didn't
to.
want to have to talk about this one, Todd, but the charges for the human body pockets. Okay.
Oh boy. Yeah.
What is that? What are you hungry for with human body pockets?
Anything can go in a human body pocket. Like you can put so much in there, and not have to worry about it being too tight. It's very loose fitting. I like it.
What did we
Dad.
tell you about body pockets? How dangerous are those?
They can be
Todd,
dangerous.
how dangerous?
They can be extremely dangerous if you don't use the right fingers. I know. I get it. All right. I get it.
Hey, Todd, it's me, your body pocket. Are your what do you mean your parents want you to get rid of me?
Look, they said that it's too much. Dina Moore, because I wanted to call you Demi Moore, but I called you Dina Moore.
I thought it was beautiful and clever. It meant a lot to me.
I love you and I'll miss you, but I have to get rid of you. I'm sorry. Mom and Dad just won't.
Is it because I don't fit enough fingers in me? Put all your fingers in me.
Hold on, let me try.
I can fit a whole meatball sub in here.
No, it's not right. It's not right. No. All right, no means no.
Todd, I need to use the bathroom. Everybody's getting ready for work.
So you're just gonna flush me then?
Todd, you're using your wrong fingers. You should use me, your 11th finger.
No.
Come on, Todd, don't banish me again.
No, L. No, you stay quiet. Look, Denim, L, you both have to stop, okay? My mom is right outside the door. She has to hurry up and get to her register job.
What if you flush your
Siegel's.
mom?
What?
Flush your mom.
Flush your mom. Get rid of your mom.
Make you feel as good as Elle and I do?
Don't we make you feel good, Todd?
No, she actually makes me feel very less than.
Imagine all the
Flush your
credit cards you could get without her.
I opened up a credit card you need, Todd.
And the WrestleManias? Can we get WrestleMania, L?
Of course, Dad. Anything you want, buddy.
You know what? How about this? Hey, Mom.
Yes, I need to get in there. I'm going to be late for work a third time, and I'm going to get written up.
I'm sorry, you're right. Here. Oh, you know what? I think I dropped your earring in the toilet right there. You might want to bend over and take a look right there. Yep. Flush it. That's great.
Excellent, Todd.
Wait, what about Dad?
I think he dropped a ring in the toilet too.
Yeah, he's got to go. He's got to go after his wife.
Todd, I've got to get ready for work. What's going on in there?
Hey, Dad. You know what? Mom dropped a ring in the toilet.
What?
Yep.
Let me see if I can help her.
Yep.
I mean, what are we doing here being a bunch of billionaires, right? I mean,
my
come
gosh,
on.
you're a little bit bigger. Oh, look, there's a baseball bat.
Okay, here we go.
Now put that baseball bat in me.
All right, looks like what we got here is 2 full-grown adults drowned and stuck in a tube, a pipe. You mind if I clean this one up? This sort of cleanup's kind of always been on my bucket list. I've always wanted to pry 2 adult humans out of a pipe.
Well, I suppose you could. It comes across a little weird. We were gonna paper, rock, scissors for who had to do it, but you seem a little excited.
No, give me this one. I want this one.
All right.
Hey, Sarge, Detective, sorry to interrupt, but I heard the bucket list, and I was thinking, you know what's on mine? Kissing party. And if I could just get a quick kiss, just for my bucket list, just...
I am all wet with toilet water here. I don't know it's appropriate.
Sorry about that, Sarge. I heard kissing party from down the hall.
Oh, shit.
You're not trying to leave me at a kissing party, are you?
Thanks for listening to another episode of Original Understudies. This episode wouldn't be possible without our post-audio engineer and sound designer, Toivo Kallio, and our amazing cast,
Aaron Martin,
Mike Del Rosso, and
Kevin Prado.
but they couldn't make it. We were all really bummed out. But luckily, at hand, we had the Original Understudies ready to step in and make do with what we had. And I don't know if it's really an apology. At the beginning of this episode, I used Xander Davis's suggestion, and it was a little confusing to me, but now finally the review actually did pop up through Apple. I mean, I guess it's not that I didn't believe him. Obviously, I believed him. But this is the review. It's a 5-star review, but in my book, it's 1,000,000 stars, okay? This is the title. A podcast that you should definitely listen to on Apple and not Amazon. I bought an iPhone simply to leave this review 8 refurbished, so don't get too excited, because of how great it is to have a continuous source of laughter like this show, the name of which escapes me. So glad to see a more balanced male-female ratio than on Alchemy This, the podcast that this is a refurbished version of. Xander ZD. Wow. I mean, I would never in 1,000,000 years ask anybody to buy a refurbished iPhone just to put a review, but you get a gold star in my book, Xander. A gold gosh darn star.
Original Understudies.